we say, maybe the last year, maybe last 1.5 years, Colorful has had some decent performances, but Life has to be our #1 pick here.
You say that, but on but on paper, Colorful is 4-0 in maps against Live and 2-0 in series. But those results are from 2016, and yeah, Live got a lot better in 2017. So usually I say the numbers don't lie, but I guess this time they do. So Live in blue, Colorful in light. Was it teal this time? It's teal. All right, so it's a little better. And we are on last refuge. Who will follow Infi into the winner bracket final, and who's dropping down to Sock's lower bracket semifinal, we will see. But you wanted to thank somebody.
Yeah, a TSC2 for the prime sub. Thank you very much, man. And is Colorful very good in Night of Mirror, by the way?
51%.
Really surprising then that he is 4-0 against Life, even if the results are older. Because I think Life is really good.
Life in Night of Mirror is, by the way, 49%.
Alright, so I guess he's not so good in Night of Mirror.
Dude, I said this yesterday. I don't know if you watched. Oh, you didn't watch the cast yesterday. Colorful is the best, on paper, like percentage-wise, best Night Elf versus Orc player in the world.
It's also what Rudan said when he was in China.
That's fucking crazy. Colorful is the best in a matchup. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Did you say Live?
No, Colorful.
Colorful?
Yes, it's Colorful Foggy Live. It's super close though, but yeah, Colorful is #1 in that matchup.
Alright. We did see him at GCS 1 year ago, right?
Yeah.
But there he dropped out early.
Yeah. With his Playboy jacket.
Didn't he play the mirror against Rudan there?
That was Live.
Oh, that was Live.
Scroll of the Beast for Colorful.
Oh, Potion of Healing, that is so good for Life. He can apply so much pressure with this. He can, like, win the early game with that item alone. If he makes a lot of archers now, and then runs into his opponent's base, keeps on trading, and then he has the Moonwell advantage, and then later on he can push with the Naga on tier 2, then there's no more Moon Juice left. And if my assumption here is correct, Neo, then I deserve a pat on the back.
We'll see about that. Do we see a Tome of Experience?
No.
No. Get that. But yeah, you were right. You are absolutely correct. He will keep on trading now and be aggressive. That's what he's supposed to do. With this drain some Moon Juice, as you said. Early Huntress Hall before the tech by Colorful. What the hell? And he loses 2 wisps to the creep.
Not just 1. It was 2.
What was this?
I think he mistimed the nighttime a little.
Yeah.
And yeah, it happens.
No, it doesn't. Like, usually, this is so... Like,
yeah, usually, you know, every now and then.
It's very good that he didn't start the tech so he could replenish them, but yeah, this is not even European-style early Huntress Hall, but even earlier. So maybe he wants to counter the big healing with Huntresses? I don't know. This is very weird. And Snare is helping.
Archer gets ensnared. Oh, the bad luck continues. Not looking good.
Not at all. Level 2.5 for Life. Level 2 and a bit for Colorful. And yeah, he lost half of his HP so far. It's, by the way, not dual Ancient of War or tier 1 pressure, but just an early Huntress Hall for Ultra Vision at the moment. Life on the other side. We don't see a Huntress Hall from him yet. So maybe he's going range. 4 archers we have. And the 5th one is in production. Remo, you know what that means.
Naga push, boys! Especially powerful with this Potion of Healing that he found earlier. Honestly, this is a super good drop. This is probably the best drop he could have found. And whatever Colorful found, he sold it, so that was not too great.
Scroll of the Beast.
Are the Huntresses gonna be good enough here to survive this push?
The volleys are gonna be strong from all those archers that he has, and of course he's gonna follow it up with talents. Oh, there's a Huntress Hall. It's a late Life's Huntress Hall, and did he cancel the 5th archer? Looks like it.
Oh, he did. So he's not going for the push. Huh. Maybe because he saw the hunts?
Yeah,
perhaps.
I don't know. Level 3 versus level 2 Demon Hunter. That is gonna be quite one-sided, but the Huntress, they are kind of the X factor at this point. This is what makes Colorful strong at this point of the game. Gets one archer for it. Naga is there now to slow things down. But still, Colorful making quite a good job here so far.
Yeah. And with one archer killed and the other ones being driven back to the base, this push is not gonna come in.
Nope.
But wasn't gonna come in anyways with only 4 archers, I guess. And with the lures coming in the main base for life. Colorful has also finished his tech. He could set up some lures, but maybe slipping in macro does not get this archer killed. And will have to retreat.
But very good positioning by Colorful here. Seeing the creep with the Huntress, then putting so much pressure onto him, and then forcing him into the middle of the map, and then pushing into his base. There was no chance at all for Life to go for a push at this point. Very, very nice to see. The lures are quite ahead for Life. So he's gonna have earlier Dryads, which are of course super important against Huntress. With a double slow.
Yeah, he's gonna keep creeping as well. Is he gonna find a better item here? Yes! But not the greatest items for his demon. 1 ring and 1 mantle. Now the gloves of haste as well. The mantle nice for the Naga, I guess. And again, we're coming in for the creep jack here. Good timing by Colorful, and this should be a lot of archers killed.
Here's the first one, focusing on the Naga now as he has one of its own. And a TP immediately. Life gets a kill here. This archer survives, but the town ball of 350 gold is gone. And he's kind of catching up with his Demon Hunter. Naga got a bit of experience as well. Engine of War is in position for both to start creeping or to continue creeping. Tier 3 by Colorful has started, and Life is quite far ahead in tech, which of course results from the Huntress Hall that Colorful was playing. But these hunts paid off so well so far for him.
Yeah, he found a good window there. 2 archers killed, TP forced. But the issue with Huntress is always, yes, they're good in the mid game, but once you're at 50 supply with bears, they suck badly. So, is this enough damage that he has done? Or does he need to do more? He's gonna continue creeping for now. Same is the case for Life. He found the Claws of Attack, finally! And this Demon Hunter is really strong now.
Yes, he is. The trifecta is real. Circlet, gloves, gloves. Claws and gloves. Anchor of Reincarnation. And close to level 3 for the Demon. But the Naga is in trouble. But he kills the Engine of War first, as it seems. The Demon Hunter is also in trouble there. Could result in a town ball. Loses the archer. Level 2, we have Fort Lightning online now. But he gets this archer. Less piercing damage against the Huntress is nice. But the Engine of War is about to fall. And the Demon Hunter sacrifices his Anchor of Reincarnation. But he's gonna be back. At this point, actually a good item for him. But losing the Huntress, of course, that hurts.
Oh, and also losing the Dryads. You want to keep those alive, but he trades it for the other Dryad. The Naga needs to be very careful. She will make it back to the safety of her Moonwells. She has some decent juice left in them, but after that it's going to be all gone. And it's a long time to go until we have night again.
And there's no shop for Colorful. Can't go for potions. The Dryads are focusing on that, so he can't get it up. And it's a massive experience advantage. Almost an entire level again. We saw this in Infi versus Sock, and this is almost as one-sided. The tech push with Dryads, as you said, Huntress are falling off very, very, very hard, especially when Dryads are on the field. And this is what happened. He's gonna be close to supply stuck once this Moonwell falls. 180 gold gone. He's getting the shop up now in the north.
He's gonna have 2 reju though from these bears. If the Demon Hunter is fast enough, maybe he can burn one of the bears. That would be a sick play. But no, not gonna be able to do that. So the heroes will be full HP again. He's gonna have 2 Master Bears. And with that, he should be able to repel his opponent. I think, maybe.
I like how Life focused on 3, or went for 3 Dryads here. Usually you go for 1 or 2. But he decided, okay, I have Huntress against me. Then going for Dryads is a really cool thing, and it worked out well. The Potion of Healing has to be used. And there's Master Bears now. Roar. Oh, is there a staff to get him out? No, he gets the staff now as the shop finishes.
Abort was done by the Dryad, so he was able to dispel the Rejo pretty quickly. But Wisps coming on now for the Detonate as well. Was that too effective? I don't know, but 2 of the Dryads now very hurt, and he's gonna trade 1 for 1, and the other one may fall as well. But now he has 2 bears. The Naga in trouble. Invul Potion keeps her alive 7 seconds, but then he will have to get out. And remember, he doesn't have a TP anymore. This could be the comeback now.
Yeah, but the Naga, oh my god, he has to be so careful with everything. It's a massive supply disadvantage, but he keeps on killing stuff. And now the Naga has to go to the shop. He distracts him with the Demon. Okay, Naga dies now. That was a good pick, and the bears are winning this fight as well. Town Portal out, and this should be it for life. 2 bears can tear this down. Even the Engine of War made it all across the entire map.
But Life lost his Naga. I don't know if maybe
sorry.
That was a decent kill here, but still everything's so hurt for him. In the back, everything is crimson
and he's
red, and he's super supply stuck now. Siege Bears, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. He got back to 40, so he started production a little, but everything is hurt. Demon Hunter hurt, Bear hurt, and apart from that, he has nothing left. And now his production is cut in half as this Engine of Lore falls level 4 on the Demon Hunter. Yeah. As you said, Siege Bears last stand for Colorful here, I guess. Naga's moving back.
And you know, how amazing is Night of Mirror?
It's really fun to watch, I think.
Naga's back here. I thought she wasn't gonna be able to make it home in time. The Dryad is not gonna get away, but Life seems to be chasing for more. His Demon Hunter is hunting down the Naga. I love the shop here, able to reinforce, and now he is losing this fight 2 versus 1. That's not very fair, but he's coming back to his bears. He's gonna have the support of his brethren. Oh, he needs a 0 kill. If Colorful gets this 0 kill, maybe this is doable, but how can he?
He's too fast for that. Runs away. No Dryad nearby to slow him down. GG! And Life wins map number 1. Quite one-sided once the Dryads were out. I mean, good late early from Colorful with the Huntress transition, but they are designed to dominate that stage of the game.
Yeah.
And once he had the Dryads, it was over. Nothing much to add, huh?
No, it was pretty straightforward. I wonder if he went for the hunts because he saw the Potion of Healing. Or if that's just his playstyle. Maybe we're gonna see that in map number 2.
Which is Twisted. Very big map.
Big map.
Big map. I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce.
Oh, do you remember all those, what's it called? Replicators? Like, there was this one video, which of course went viral, and then there were like 1 million people who tried to emulate it and tried to get the credit as well. I had a friend of a friend who did that as well, and I was like, dude, come on, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
The original is way better. But he was convinced that he could do it better.
People are like that, but...
How long ago is that, by the way? That must be like 15 years? Or? No, not that long, maybe.
I got it from a German Warcraft stream, so maybe 12 years.
Neo.
Yep, Remo.
Which short stories are you writing on right now?
I quit my writing career to just focus on Warcraft at the moment. I'm
okay.
Taking a break. You know, I wrote a lot of the Rings recently, like the revisited version, because I think the first one sucked, so I did it better myself.
Yeah, also I think the movie, The Hobbit, was way better than the book. Such a good movie.
Way better. I mean...
Way better. Dude, seriously.
Yeah, a lot of the Ring films were not that great. I think the book was still better, but the Hobbit movie, man.
So amazing.
So good.
Dude, when I saw those rabbits pulling the sled, I knew, dude, 7 Oscars at least. Minimum.
Are the Oscar nominees out already? I mean, it's super obvious that the Power Rangers movie gets all of them. But I mean the silver medals and stuff.
The silver medal Oscar, the silver Oscar?
Yeah. Isn't that a thing? Like, don't you get like a silver medal?
I don't think so. No.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but at the moment it's like Golden Globes time, right? Or did that happen already? Or is that still happening?
I don't know.
I don't know. But it seems like Stranger Things is gonna be high in the running. And I think that's the best show I saw in the last half year or so.
Okay.
You didn't see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I wasn't too impressed with
You didn't like it? What?
I wasn't too impressed with season 2. First season was awesome. Second season was good.
I prefer season 2.
At the moment I'm watching Dark, like the German Netflix TV series. And that is very interesting. Very hard to follow, but still interesting.
So yeah, Twisted Meadow is gonna be our next map. What do you think? We're gonna have some bears?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see bears, yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Certainly not a mass Ancient of War map.
No.
You know what would be awesome? Potom hunts.
That's true. We could see a protector push with that. That is not uncommon on Twisted.
Yeah, but I don't think so. The Wisps are moving out here for the Ancient of War, so it seems like Demon Hunter creep play is gonna be the standard. And Life going for the Merchant right away. That is quite the tough camp to begin with, but it's very unlikely, I guess, that the opponent... No, wait, that's not Life.
Life is red.
They're both called charge slang, dude.
What?
For me.
Yeah, for me too.
Is that a bug?
Yeah. I think I'm colorful now.
Yeah, you're colorful. Who am I? Fuck, I'm still me. NetEase is joking with us today.
It is kind of trolling day. So it's a Demon Hunter on both sides. And yeah, Engine of War creep, as you said, can be really good to get the Shadow Priest early, but if this is scouted and this can be so heavily punished, and I think you have to go for it if you have this starting position.
A player's forces are under.
I mean, you could go for the nulls, but it's not that great. Pulling out the creeps, getting the Shadow Priest most likely, and I think Life will be busy with creeping and will not harass this. And Life is scouting in the wrong direction, so he doesn't even know.
I wonder if Colorful had scouted over to the left and seen his opponent there, if he had decided to be aggressive. Then again, as we just saw on LR, it is kind of usual in Knight of Mirror to just give your opponent the big creep camp and take the big creep camp in return and not go harass. So, perhaps not. And this time it is he who finds the Potion of Greater Healing.
It is he. On the other side we have a row with the Magi, one of the worst
the
drops
Ancient of War
that we have here. And this Ancient of War could die with the Demon Hunter being present there. It's not boots time, and yeah, the healing of the 2 Wisps now paying off, but it's quite costly. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter of Colorful, and as you said, he's the one who can trade now. And we have a Shadow Priest on his side. So far, things are looking good for the one who's down 1-0.
You think he's gonna keep the rope for the second hero?
No, he's gonna sell it to have a fast attack.
He's taking already, bruh.
Oh. Then I think he's gonna sell it. Like, usually if you find a rope that early, you don't keep it.
It can be kind of okay to win the mana burn wars, but meh. It's gonna be able to burn the Shadow Priest here more, thanks to the rope, but is that good enough to find the kill? I don't believe so. Moonwell should be there in time, but still, this is very expensive. A lot of moon juice invested into saving the Shadow Priest. Good base layout, though. We'll be able to save the troll here by squeezing between the trees and stuff. Yeah. Demon Hunter can't follow.
So let's compare techs. Quite a tiny bit ahead is Life, but he has to be careful now. and run away. I mean, there's no boots, so it's no problem, but he can't do anything with this anymore. But he got the Berserker.
A player's forces are under attack.
Quite a big investment. Of course, great against the early Dryads that killed him in game 1. That killed Colorful in game 1.
Also an expensive unit, though, to lose once the Dryad and the... or the Keeper and the Dryads, or the Naga and the Dryads are out. So... However, also very good for creeping. We keep on mentioning this with Orc every time, which I am still not a fan of for Orc getting them against Undead.
We don't have
certainly speeds up your creeping.
Yeah. We don't have a Hunter's Hall by life. I wonder if it's just late again, or if you're playing something very weird.
It's going to be 4 archers and a Berserker, which is like kind of 5 archers in piercing damage output.
Tiny bit better.
I mean, 6 archers, of course.
And it's too late for the Hunter's Hall now.
So he's actually not playing bears. Nice!
Huh. Very surprised to see this. On Twisted. I mean, in general, we see this quite often, but on Twisted it's very rare. Demon Hunter keeps on harassing, but he can't get any kills from this. Also didn't use his potion yet.
And by the way, he sold the rope for the boots. Of course, how could I not see that coming? Way better, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. So, tier 2 is finished. Where are the lore? The Engines of Wind. Here is a Naga by Colorful. And a Naga for life. So they stick with the heroes from game 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still not building the tier 2 buildings.
And early improved bows upgrade coming in for life. He wasn't even moving his Ancient of War, sitting in a very unusual position. So maybe it's important for him to have the range early, and then with the range go for an attack perhaps. But usually with that, you would want a level 3 demon. But he's far away from that.
Yeah. Both are, since they were just hitting each other the entire late early game. Finally an Engine of Wind. That is really late. 6 minutes into the game. Second big consumable for Colorful, which will be sold as it is the Scroll of the Beast, and he has Roar anyway, very soon. Engines of Laura coming up, almost finished. Tier 3 tech has started as well. Tier 3 tech for life as well. Huh?
The one with the scroll is life.
Ah, sorry, this is really no. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, sorry. Dude, this is really confusing.
Yeah, I know. He's TPing home now. He has lost his Ancient of War. A second mercenary has been hired. Second Berserker. And with the Scroll of the Beast, this army has a lot of damage output.
Yeah, that's really good for him. Especially for the Berserkers and the Naga and the Demon Hunter.
Very weird TP. I wonder why he felt so pressured. Maybe he didn't want to lose the wins, but...
A player's forces are under attack.
Surprising.
They're up now, so it's Talon time. And with that, we have Fury Fire. Not too much to spell. So, obviously, Colorful has to pull some Wisps to the fights, as the Dryads won't be able to dispel this alone.
Level 3 finally for him, and that gives him the level advantage. And now Burning is gonna... Does he not have... Ah, never mind. That was the other burn that was 50. What's he gonna go for first? Seems like it's gonna be the Naga, as the choice is own Naga, though very far up front. Scroll of the Beast being used. Now the damage is sick. Can he find some kills here? Maybe looking for a block. The Demon Hunter far in front. He gets the block out on him. He gets the slow, but only one slow, not double slow from the Dryad as well. But he will make it, just barely. Away will he have to use the potion? One more burn will not be enough.
And the Dryads are there to the rescue. Well done. But now he has to use a lot of Moon Juice, as he was empty on mana as well. So this will cost all the Moon Juice he has here. Muddy the Mud Golem, ladies and gentlemen, supporting this push. But he survived the Scroll of the Beast. I think this was a little premature to use it there.
Yeah, I think so too. I guess he saw an opening onto the Naga, but that didn't quite work out. Yeah. Now the Ancient of War pushing into that really hard, and it seems like Life's game plan is not working out too well. But he is going tier 3, so he's not like tier 2 all-inning. So I guess it ain't over.
Yeah, Master Training has started. And how far along are bears? Will he go for bears? I wouldn't at this
Mountain
point.
Giants.
It's just exactly...
There we go!
There we go! What a timing! We have a lot of Dryads as they are magic immune against the Talons, and we have Mountain Giants as they are the super tanks with the taunt ability. I mean, you have to micro against it, and some people just don't do it. And it can be put to really good use. Like, usually you say, yeah, taunt, I mean, just one right click and the effect is off, but if used in the perfect time, or with the perfect timing, taunt can be really nice. And yeah, he has a Vampire now. Supporting this, as well as a Tinker for life and a heal scroll. Looks like a very decisive push at 49 supply.
Yep. He wants to end this game before there's too many Mountain Giants with too many upgrades.
Yeah.
Upgrades aren't done yet. Mountain Giant number 1 is gonna be out, but one Mountain Giant can still be dealt with / ignored.
Yeah, he can be cycloned as well, if he chooses to do that. There's a lot of dispel though. Fog Lightning hitting, but not really doing anything. Muddy the Mud Golem is about to die, ladies and gentlemen. It's so sad. The Clockwork's of course nice against the Mountain Giants. The Engine of War is helping tremendously as well. The Tinker has to be careful, but the AOW is gone. The Mountain Giant has lost like half HP already.
Yeah, he doesn't have the upgrade yet.
Yeah.
No upgrade yet.
They are about to finish, but
So
he's
much
losing
experience.
so much supply there, exactly, and experience for life.
And he needs to finish this game. Once we have 3 MGs, he probably can't fight through this anymore. But
Upgrades
Colorful
are
under
finished
so much-
now.
How does he not finish this shop, man? It's like 36 HP. Naga wants to chase here for life, level 3 for her. Very far forward once again, but not being focused at the moment. Scroll of Healing coming in as well. For life, Fog Lightning rattling through. All 3 units are really hurt. He's gonna start losing his own talents, but he finds a nice surround under the demon. But he's pretty tanky, and he opens it up again.
You can cyclone him and force the potion or the TP out, as he wants to be aggressive now. The Clockworks, by the way, did he blow something up with the Zapper? No, he killed the...
That was the Clockwork Goblins.
Yeah, it was the Clockwork Goblins that blew up and killed the
Nice.
shop finally. And he had to use this town portal now. Almost no moon juice remaining. Now there's no moon juice remaining. First Mountain
because-
Giant with the upgrade. Is it enough? 3
I think he needs more.
berserkers now.
Here
And
we
he's
go
not
again.
focusing the factory at all. Like, this is a mistake. He gets so many Clockworks out. Tinker must be staffed. Does he have a staff, or will he just die? He just dies.
He was out of mana anyways. That's fine, I think. And now the demon is getting low. You can't lose that one. You can't lose that one. The long-range shot's coming in, but he will be able to retreat to the safety of his base. It is nighttime again. We're gonna have some moon juice regen. But it's looking rough.
And this would be colorful in the lower bracket against Sock and Life versus Infi. Quite a dream match for a group stage. Or Mr. Mauler and the Shadow Priest now as a support. And this will be enough. The normal damage for the Mountain Giant is the worst you can do with him, at him. But he's switching to the Demon Hunter as he's again a little blocked. Uses the big potion. And that's about it. No shop, no potion. And Steph on cooldown.
And the Mountain Giant, the second one of his kind, seems to be falling here. Staff is ready though, but doesn't use it. Too far away perhaps. Dryads dying one after the next. 40 supply left only for Colorful against 54 for life. He finds a way. And this game's over. Demon once again, Hail Mary play, or is it over? He's going for the Naga, and this is gonna be the kill. Life not careful enough, but he gets the trade, and that's worth it. And that must be game.
Tinker is back with the next Pocket Factory. He is supply stuck, Colorful. Gets his hero back though, but this will take forever. And now, no Mountain Giants. They are extinct. There was the last of his kind. Level 2 on the Tinker. And yeah, he's just falling down in supply. There's no way for him to come back into this. 55 supply by life. Well timed, well executed. Never, like, diving into the base, never overcommitting to a Mountain Giant kill or the first Demon Hunter kill attempt. I think he's learning patience. I think the life of, like, early 2017 would be a little too aggressive and stubbornly run into that base. GG! And now, he doesn't do that anymore and finds himself in the winner bracket final.
2 decisive GGs today, so far, between the 2 favorites. Next game is gonna be us moving down to the lower bracket, along with Colorful and Sock. And I imagine there we're gonna have a more even match.
Let's hope so. And it's gonna be a different matchup again. It's Human versus Night Elf. And that matchup is guaranteed fun and action. So bear with us. We're gonna be right back in 5 minutes or so with the last game of today before we conclude Group B tomorrow. And we'll see Infi again. And Life again, of course. But first, it's the question, who's gonna leave this tournament? Xiao KK was the loser in Group A. And it might be another Chinese following him. That could be Colorful. If Sock is successful, he could still follow his friend and roommate Chimiko. Be right back.